A lot of times we talk about our faith journey and what brought us to know Jesus. But this morning, as I was wrestling with it, I started thinking through what was really the struggle that I was having. One of the things that I realized was the first half of my life, I didn't know God. And I started thinking, what kept me from knowing God? And what kept me so frustrated with the life that I was living? And I think I figured out what it was. I was expecting perfection out of people that could never be perfect. I was frustrated with my dad and my mom growing up because I saw other friends who had wealthy parents, and because I didn't know any better, I assumed that their parents must be working harder or their parents must care more. And I was frustrated with myself because I thought, well, maybe I wasn't enough. And the crazy thing was, I thought perfection could be achieved. I thought if I just do the right things, or if I were just born into the right family, or if my parents would just do the right stuff, then we could have a perfect life. When I first came to my faith, I was in a band room at a little church called Threads in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The pastor, Lee, told a story about a dad who had two sons and how one son had run off, made some real bad life choices, and that how when he came back, the father was standing there, arms open wide, just waiting to embrace him. And he shared how God's love is like that. And he shared how that love is perfect. But I realized in that moment that what I wanted more than anything in life was to feel that love. He doesn't stop loving you and me. See, it's never too late to say, God, I want to know you and I want to experience the love that you have for me. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up tomorrow and everything's going to be perfect. But what you will realize is that in spite of the imperfection of this world and the life that we live, that there is one who will always love you perfectly and always be there with his arms wide open. So if you've been feeling like you're coming up short, if you've been feeling like, man, I'm never going to get to that place where everything's just perfect and I'm on easy street, it's okay. You're right. It's never going to be perfect in this world. But your life and your story don't end with this world.